What is up? What is up, everybody? Listen, I know I was supposed to go live at 9:30, but seeing as how these allergies is doing a number on me and I'm tired, we're going to go ahead and start this thing now. So, let me go ahead and roll this intro. All right, so it's a lot of things that we got to go ahead and get into it, but I'm sorry, it's a lot of things that we got to go ahead and get into. But before we get into any of that, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. If you're catching the replay, follow these steps to become a part of the Mad About Tea community. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide into some church announcements. So, on the church announcements that I have are, for right now, I'm going to try to aim to go live on Fridays at 9 p.m. If I go live sooner than that, it's because it's some stuff that we really need to talk about and we need to unpack. But it will always be around 9 o'clock, 9:30. It may be earlier, depending on, certain situations that I have going on around here. But if it is earlier, make sure to check my socials. I'll try to leave a discussion post to let you know if it's going to be an early post. And if not, you can always catch it on the replay. Much love either way. But we got a couple of things to go ahead and get into. So, Lil Nas X dropped a video called Monterro. Now, I'm going to get into this first. Normally, I'd make y'all wait to the end, for retention and all that. But I ain't got time. I really want to see this video. I mean, I have been trying to avoid different bloggers. I've been avoiding social media posts about it because, oh my goodness, it is just, people are just going crazy right now about it, okay? So, I want to go ahead and react to it, and we're going to unpack, because while I was doing my show lineup today, it was a lot of things being said. So, we're going to go ahead and get the video queued up, and let's see what Lil Nas X Monterro is talking about. Whew. Hold it. Hold it. It's always something. I'm going to start one of these live streams, and everything going to be good, one of these days. But y'all, tell me in the comments, not the comments, Lord. Tell me in the chat if you can hear me, or in the playback. Leave me some feedback on the audio. All right, let's get into this thing. So is he supposed to be a snake? And are these diamonds supposed to be freckles as if he's cute? What's happening here is Lil Nas X is really trying to sell home the point that he is gay, if you didn't already know. So he's being very overtly sexual in this video. I'm only a minute 30 seconds in, and I'm like, do I want to keep watching? We gonna really unpack some stuff. We gonna unpack some stuff when this is done. Hold on. We come. Amazing a pole. My boy did not ascend into heaven to make it halfway to descend on a pole. All right.
Only Verizon gives you more of the best.
Sorry, Verizon. I'm going to have to hit you with that transition. Okay, so let's get into some things and let's unpack. So your boy Lil Nas X. Hold on, let me put some Glock on these lips. Come on here. Just a little bit of Glock on these lips. Hold on, y'all, because I'm sitting up here looking like a crackhead. Y'all just let me do it. Type of fan base y'all is, I don't know. Look, I know I'm not like dressed for the occasion or whatever. Or whatever the case may be. But at least let me have my lips moisturized. Hot dog! Alright. I'm sorry, I feel like I got a tickle in my throat. No Rona. It's just been so much going on. So, like I was saying earlier, there was really no way of like avoiding the spoilers. But even the spoilers that I saw did not prepare me for Monterro. Now, hold on. Hey, I'm live. Oh, hey, baby. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold. Okay. Sorry about that. But I had to go and tend to something real quick. So anyway, the what was I doing? I got distracted. That was my baby. I'm sorry. She's with her grandma tonight, but anywho, yeah. So essentially the story followed that of sort of, I guess, the book of Genesis a little bit. It was, in the beginning, he's in the garden and he's chilling and he's living life, and then he's tempted by a serpent type creature, and the serpent has its way, I'm going to assume, with the innocent Lil Nas X, which then leads to, all kinds of other shenanigans going on, and he's in different girly get-ups, if you will, and which then follows suit with, hold up, okay, make sure my audio's still going, which then follows suit with him somehow ascending up into heaven, which then led to the death drop to hell. Ooh. It's a lot, because when I was looking at all of these people reposting what the issue was, or reposting about it, I was trying so hard because I wanted to do it on the day of the release of this video, and I just couldn't get back to do it. But let's look at some of the things that people had to say about this video, because what I'm going to say is I feel like it was very overtly sexual. And the way that Lil Nas X was really just marketed towards children in the beginning of his career with Old Town Roads and all the other type of stuff, I feel as though to do this move was really unexpected. And for people that was like, oh yeah, Lil Nas X is safe for the children, you talking about all the men you want to sleep with and all these other good things. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh well, Cardi B and Meg, but they're not essentially, in a sense, marketed to children. You know, there's nothing about them that says, hey, let your child watch this. Now, children may be getting a hold of it because, you know, that's just what children do. But Lil Nas X, I mean, when he was out, he was like touring little elementary schools. So you felt safe letting your children watch Lil Nas X, I will say. Now, I never heard the song. I was not a big Lil Nas X fan. I, like many, rode the wave of the Old Town Road, and once that wave was done and subsided, so was I. I tuned into his first album. It was okay. It was pretty mediocre. But he's giving me gimmicky. He's giving the girls really not it for me. I don't know. I ain't tripping on it. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. So what ended up coming out of this is he released a shoe. Following this video, he announced that he was going to be doing a collaboration with Nike. And the collaboration is called Satan Shoes. Now, these are going to be the Nike Air Maxes. They contain 60 cc's of ink, of red ink, and then 1 drop of human blood. And then they made 666 pairs individually numbered. So whoever gets that 666, I'm pretty sure is going to be paying a good guap for it. And then the price for the shoes is $1,018. And in there's a verse called Luke 10:18. Let's see if we can find that verse. Now, I think that's where a lot of people drew the line. Because Satan shoes, what the heck is you talking about? Luke 10:18. Where you at, Luke? Alright. So Luke 10:18 reads as follows. So he told them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Hence the death drop on the pole. Drop one of Clue's bombs on him. Hence the death drop. So this was a whole ordeal. This stuff had to have been in the works for a while. The concept for that video had to have been in the works for a while, because your boy surely did descend from heaven to do the mighty split in hell on that pole. And whoever was the current reigning king of hell, he went on and did his little lap dance, which I was like, yo, is the world ready for this mess here that I'm witnessing? Because I wasn't. He did his little lap dance. He did his little body roll, because he ain't the body roll champ. I'm still reigning supreme on that one. But he's somewhere in there. You know, he held it down. And then he went on and snapped the devil's neck, put on the crown, and he became Satan. Now, for those who are super religious, or even just believe in God in any capacity, that was a little bit much. That was a little bit much. I'm not finna say I'm in the pews every Sunday, and I'm not finna say I'm on the deacon board. However, that was a little bit much for me to intake. So he announced the drop of the shoes, and that sent everybody into a frenzy. Look at it. He's got the pentagram. He's got the scene with Satan here, the verse, and he got it even written on the thing. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I could hardly read that, so I know y'all could barely read that, but he's got it. In mischief, or whoever. And then that's 6 of 666. Wow. This is a lot. This is a lot. I know he's trying to, be different and go out of his way to kind of embrace, the whole Illuminati, Satan worshiping type deal, type tease. But that just was not it. So Swaggy P goes on to say, hold on, let me get back to it, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow tonight. Swaggy P, Nick Young, he goes on to say, my kids will never play Old Town Road again. I'm still debating about wearing Nike after this. Come Nike. Oh, I guess he was trying to say come on, but he just said come Nike. It wasn't me this time. Come Nike. Or I'll just say, come on, Nike. A drop of blood, for real. The drop of blood is what took you out. Not that we sitting here talking about whole ass Lucifer. It's a drop of blood that got you. Nick said, it's the blood for me. And then Nope said, oh, Lil Nas X, his name is Nope on there for whatever reason. He said, they shouldn't be playing Old Town Road anyway. We streaming Call Me By Your Name now. Swaggy P has small boys. He shouldn't be streaming that song. I don't care how poppy it sounds. He shouldn't be streaming that song because that song to me just wasn't it. I don't like listening to a lot of overtly sexual things. I don't like watching a lot of overtly sexual things. Call me a prude. It's just me. I don't feel comfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So do I want to be sitting to myself, yeah, I want to screw all them niggas? Absolutely not. I don't. So he follows up with a little statement and he says, I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the stuff y'all preached. What happened to me because I was gay? Maybe some of this is cut off because niggas can't write today. So I hope you are mad. Stay mad. Feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. Not with the loop-de-loops and the baby hair and the doggone wig not even laid properly, boo. I could probably get behind the wig if it was laid. Baby, you sitting here with the humpty lumps. You might as well not even done it. As a mom, somebody replied. As a mom to a gay 14-year-old, I appreciate this. I hope he never ever hates himself because of other people's ignorant opinions. I'm sorry you experienced that growing up. You're a brilliant and talented person that seems kind. This mom supports you. The only blood I represent is the blood of Jesus Christ in the spirit realm. I'm drenched in it. Whoever this person down here, petty. So that's not the only person that supported him. Let's take a look at what Big Sean said. Oh, wait, no, this ain't Big Sean. This is Jay Critch. What the heck? Oh, okay, no, it's on the next slide. Y'all, whatever. Okay, so Lil Nas a effing weirdo for making them devil shoes. We're not going to sit here and talk about this, about him with these shoes being weird, because this is what y'all have to understand. Lil Nas X is not the first person to ever play around with the devil in hip-hop music. Look at Tyler, the Creator. Go all the way back to the Goblin album. He been talking about satanic stuff. And look at him now. He might as well be a pop star. I I remember in high school, people was telling me that their parents wouldn't even let them look at the name Tyler, the Creator, because of all the satanic stuff he was saying. And he was saying it to troll the world, before trolls was a big thing. We're not going to sit here and act like he's the first one to do it. He's just the most marketable nigga to do it. If you want to be real about it. Again, do what you do, support what you support. I won't be supporting no stuff like that because I don't be playing with spirits. I'm already scary as hell. I don't need to be out here talking about I'm marching in my Satan force ones and then get snatched up by Beelzebub. Won't do it. Because just my luck, it'll be me. And then I'm not trying to play with it. I don't have the time. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it. I'm not the one I'm not going to be playing for. I'm not going to be playing with it. But see it now. I just scrolled down and seen this. And then he said, we have decided to drop these to even the score. Damn, y'all happy now? The Chick-fil-A John 3:16s with the My Pleasures on the side. What I won't do is play with Lil Nas X. Because he know what he's doing. But, in his journey to the bag, we have to realize that every bag ain't a good bag. So we're going back to the original tweet, I believe. No, where is it at? Where is it at? Did I just close it out? I did. So Jay Critch said it was weird. We talked about that. It's a lot going on here with that. And I, for one, would never pay those prices for nothing Lil Nas X will put out ever in life. Because, I'm already not a big fan. However, it's somebody out there that just want to be different, just want to be hype, and they gonna do it. And the fact remains, I won't even pay what it take to get some Ivy Park. Lil Nas just stepped on the scene 3 seconds ago. I will not. No ma'am, no ham. Won't do it. So this is another post. This is a side-by-side picture. It's kind of cut off, but it's a side-by-side picture of Lil Nas X. With two of his looks, the blue jean look with the stiletto pump nails, and then we have him with the pink curly stuff. He kind of looked like one of the characters off of the Hunger Games, if you want to be real about it. Lil Nas X asks, "What's your favorite part of the video?" The end, when it shut off. Call Me by Your Name out now. Put on headphones to experience it in 360 RA. I got on my little BDBs here. I don't know what no 360 RA is. I just heard trash all around. So, Big Sean says, the creativity and confidence to do you fully is my favorite part. Keep rocking, bro. Big Sean, you got something you want to tell us? I mean, you just being a supportive black man, or is he calling you when he won't? Lil Nas X, Big Sean. Wow, bro. Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. I'm blasting deep reverence today. See, why you wasn't blasting deep reverence when it came out? You only blasting it when he gave you your props. Stop it. Because you're sitting up here with that blue hair stacked up looking exactly like March with a jean cane. I don't know who did them press-ons, but they wilding for that. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, let's see. Lil Nas X called himself clapping back at everybody that was talking about him. So this one tweet says, it's destroying society. You have little kids watching that devilish nonsense. Go get saved, bro. You need Jesus more than the devil himself with that disturbing video. See, now that's what I said earlier. That's exactly what I said earlier. I said that when Lil Nas came out, he was strongly marketed to kids. So even a parent not listening to that, because like I said, I don't listen to Lil Nas X. My baby know how to navigate through YouTube like nobody's business. Now, what if she went through there and she come across Lil Nas X up there scrubbing his crotch across a pole? What am I to think? It's crazy. So anywho, he says, I'm a grown man. I'm not your child's parent, bozo. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Once you become a public figure, you have to accept a certain amount of responsibility for the people that are absorbing your content. You knew you were marketed as a family friendly nigga when you first came out here talking about some riding on my horse. You could catch the Porsche, whatever he was saying. You were strongly marketed towards children. So now you're trying to switch it up because you're trying to embrace your gay self, which, again, there's no problem with that. Do what you do. But you have to know that children are going to watch you because they love your content. You're stupid. Then Matthew Beatley says, it's just sick and depraved in an attempt to destroy our society. I need to know what color Matthew Beatley is, because if you ain't black, then what you talking about? Shut up. Then he goes, there's a mass shooting every week that our government does nothing to stop. Me sliding down a CGI pole isn't what's destroying society. Oh, no, sir, it ain't what's destroying society, but you planting little seeds, my boy. You're planting little seeds. So we're not going to sit here and act like we don't know what's going on. And that's on that. You got to know what's going on. So let's check out the next slide. Robbie Starbuck, I can read. Conservatives. Hollywood is pushing out intentionally evil content to kids. Clearly. Hollywood, LOL. Conservatives are so crazy. No, we aren't. Not at all. Then Hollywood does this. Many of these people are evil. I say this having directed a lot of these celebs. So then he responds, Satan with the hard eyes. He's going strong. He's not letting it go. He's going strong. Then, somebody on Facebook said, Lil Nas is a whole new level of demonic. Some of y'all better check your kids' playlist. Stay in the know. I'm sorry, we didn't have no privacy when I was growing up. We lined it up every day to get our phones checked. So if it ain't happening and you paying the phone bill, you're crazy. We made it to Facebook. Let's go. You're not the baby. Chill out. So let's check out some of these other slides I got here. Now this heifer here really, really blew me. She says, and this is shout out to T-Surf Code. That's where I got this from. I asked my child if he saw the Lil Nas X video. How old is your child? Let's start with that. He said, yeah, man. He ain't shy at all. LMAO. I said, they're going to be saying it's turning the kids gay. He said, I mean, if that's how it works, couldn't we just watch a Megan video to turn us straight? This is stupid. So, sis, you're lying. We're just going to stop it there. We need to assess how old your child actually is. How old is this baby? Talking about something, well, if that's how it worked, then Megan Thee Stallion get us right back right. No, because Megan be up in there with them gay innuendos too. So not necessarily. Did anybody catch her doggone Grammy performance? Hello. I caught it. There was a lot of hyper homosexuality going on in it. I was going to do a review, but I was like, baby, they tired and they through. I don't have time for it. So you ought to be a doggone shame for letting your child watch it just to try to prove a point and just to try to get a tweet or whatever you was doing, baby, because this wasn't it. Woo. So, yeah, we already read this, but look at this. Look at this. He looked like Courage the Cowardly Lion. I know that ain't that man's name, but I always call him Courage the Cowardly Lion because of the Wizard of Oz. That's what he looked like, only he pink. So, you know, that's really all I got to say about Lil Nas X, but we're going to go ahead and go into a positive note. I was supposed to start off on a positive note, but like I said, I'm tired. And it slipped my mind. So let's go ahead and read this story. Florida teens, finally something good that came out of Florida. Florida teen saved 6-month-old baby's life with CPR he learned in school. Looking at me, looks so innocent and so helpful. Let's give him his just due. Savion Harris, a Crestview High School student, was leaving his job at a local Thai restaurant when the mother of the family-owned business ran downstairs with her son Max, screaming for help because the baby was not breathing and had turned blue, according to Ware. Harris acted swiftly, grabbing the baby and performing CPR. While I was talking to the responder on the other end of the phone, I got the baby from the dad and put him on the table. The baby was turning blue and I decided to do CPR. Harris told the Daily News, I did 2 good compressions and the baby started crying, so I knew he was getting oxygen to his lungs. The color started returning to his face, and at that point, the ambulance arrived. When you're doing CPR on a baby, you ain't supposed to be doing chest compressions. Wow. I'm not going to pick apart the boy's hero story, but like, don't crack my baby's ribs. Wow. It was a very short, but like intense couple of minutes. Just 2 or 3 minutes at the most, but it was extremely intense, Harris told Ware. Harris received his CPR certification as part of the Crestview High School's Career and Technical Education program. The program is part of a partnership with Florida State University, Stride Science Students Together Reaching Instructional Diversity and Excellence program. Awesome. Awesome sauce. He got his certification, so maybe I should be shutting the hell up and minding my damn business. But I'm still going to give it to him. And that was the positive note we were supposed to be starting off on before we got into all this ignorance. But I guess Lil Nas X satanic rituals made me say, watch me first. So here I am. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Juicy J is getting clowned out here in these Instagram streets. So everybody knows that the coronavirus, or that Rona, as some of us would say, has really been a scary thing that's been going on for about a year now. They finally come out with a vaccine. There are a lot of people who are skeptical, myself included, because African Americans and the African American community have had such a, tumultuous relationship with the medical field, and people just experimenting on us like we're damn animals. So of course I'm not out here telling myself, let me jump in line for it, shoot me up, dog. I'm not doing it. If you took your vaccine and you plan on taking your vaccine, then more power to you. It was nice knowing you while I did. However, as for me and mine, my house, we shall serve the Lord. And I won't be taking no doggone shots. Just won't. I don't even like needles, to be honest with you. So I'm not finna be talking about some needle and mystery fluid in my body. I'm cool. And some people gonna look at this and be like, girl, you eating 5 burgers a day. You should probably go on and take that vaccine. What's a little bit more danger gonna hurt you? But guess what? Screw you. I'm gonna do what I do, and I don't care. But that's me. You do whatever you feel is necessary for you and your family. But one of the people who are on the little bit skeptical side of the vaccine is none other than the boy, Juicy J. Let's take a look at what your boy had to say. So he says, if I was you, I wouldn't get vaccinated. I would wear a mask and take vitamins. Though I will say, I will give him applause for not being the only one. For being one of the few celebrities to step up and say how he truly feels about it and express his skepticism. What I won't do is sit here and say he should have been the one to put it out there. Listen, there's a lot of people that I feel like when it comes to certain movements and it comes to certain things, you probably should just play the back. He's one of those people that I feel as though should have played the back. And Twitter was not shy about letting this nigga know that. Let's go to the next slide. Shout out to the Jasmine brand and see what they said. So Mizza, or Mark J88, says, hey Juice, big fan. You told me to sip on scissor when I was in the 7th grade. I'ma just say, sit this one out, player. And boom goes the dynamite. Um, David Fiddler says he told me to dip my blunt in the lean, then light it. Then he told me to pop some Molly and drink some orange juice in order to get higher. Yeah, you should have known they was finna do you like they doing you right now, my man. I can't take health advice from someone who's been drinking lean since I was 9 years old, says Philip Lewis, who is also verified. I don't know who this man is, but from the Abbey, call me. Tim Fullerton says, if people take your advice, more will die. Why are you doing this? Listen to doctors who know what they're talking about. You're going to cause death with this nonsense. Be better. Okay, shut up. How about that? People are entitled to make their own decisions. You act like just because Juicy J said it, everybody in the world gonna say, you know what? Screw that vaccine. Juicy J said no. So now I'm saying hell to the no. No, it don't work like that. Everybody ain't taking Juicy J's advice. They're laughing at this nigga. So did we need Whitey McWhiterton with some raccoon boo-boo on his face to tell somebody something? No, we didn't. So we moving on to the next slide. Nessa Nicole says, it didn't help my father. He did both. Still caught and he died at 67. And that's what I've been telling everybody. You're not finna shoot me up with some mystery vaccine that y'all microwaved and quick developed in under a year so that I could still be able to get it, but I just might not die. Everybody talking about it's gonna prevent you from dying. No, baby. If you could still get it, you could still die. It's people out here that still die from common cold. It's still people that still die from the flu. So as far as I'm concerned, if I could still breathe air and get Rona, then the possibility of death is always going to be there. You're never going to be able to completely rule that out. I don't care how many vaccinations you get. It's just that simple for me. Think you finna come shoot me up. And what's really wild about it is they all out here really trying to press for the black community to do it. I'm not going to get on my militant midget stuff tonight. I'm really not. That's for another show. So this one says, the government didn't make the vaccine. Actual scientists who have been studying this their whole... Are y'all looking at that? Their whole story life did. Okay. I ain't misread it. They wrote that. Who have been studying this their whole story life did. And they know what they're doing. Find some trustworthy science accounts. Don't ever trust the government. You're right about that. Okay. I don't know which way to go with that. But either way, Shelly, let your light shine. Don't give a damn. Next, I just got my second dose. Everyone is entitled to do what they want, but I think it'll help everyone if we were all vaccinated. Yeah, sure. It'll help you, Sally. Where is helping me at? It ain't. This is how misinformation gets started as a healthcare worker who went through hell last year caring for patients. I encourage all of you to take it. Girl, shut up. What is you, a CNA? A certified nursing assistant telling somebody you was a healthcare worker? Girl, you was cleaning out bedpans. Shut your mouth. You out here sponge bathing Mr. Johnson in room 38B. Be quiet. You're not administering anything. You've upset my spirit. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and move on. So Tia in the Shade said, posted a couple of these tweets as well. And, you know, I didn't really get to read through all of them. I was just grabbing stuff to put on the show. So let's read them together, y'all. Reading is essential. I think it's rich that Juicy J trusted drug companies for decades for various prescription opioids of choice, but vaccines is where he puts his foot down. First of all, what we're not going to do is sit here and read Juicy J like that. Though that's highly accurate, I'm going to give you that one built like a Chrysler, because you probably is built like a Chrysler in real life. Next. I mean, I trust a known check all compound over some I don't know about any day. Well, you don't know about a lot of stuff and you niggas be trying it. So do it really matter what you talking about? Blanche Devereaux. No, Devereaux. Ooh. I think the point is unless you're testing the pills, you don't really know what's in them either. But then we ask you to come up in here and get all technical. You're sitting here with an Arthur meme as your Abby. Pipe down. Money Be Green says, now I usually don't comment on celebrities saying this, but Juicy J, you've been telling me to do cocaine since 95. Again, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I just feel like some people need to play the back as it relates to their opinion on certain things. And Juicy J just wasn't the nigga to come forward and tell you not to take no vaccine. He just wasn't. They'll tear him to shreds. Poor Juicy, he probably done win. Let me stop. And then it say, not Juicy J talking about vaccines after telling me to sip on scissor. Yeah, yes. Juicy J is trying to change his life. He's trying to be there for the black community, and y'all are out here playing. Niggas trust vitamins but don't trust vaccines. They all created and regulated by basically the same people. Okay, but look at you sitting to the corner at a 45-degree angle on your Abby, Sean Mega. You look like one of them niggas that used to be in the chat back in the back days. Talking about some private message me. You look like one of them niggas that be like, I'll be sitting by the tree with the red backpack. Come see me. Shut up. Okay, I'm not finna read all that. That's nasty. Yeah, but he said, yeah, suck my balls, lick my nuts, pop this in, hit this dust. Also, Juicy J. Woo! Juicy! I bet Juicy J won't speak out on nothing else. Not with his discography in the cut. So, Cuba Batting Jr., ooh, creative, says, this can't be the same Juicy J that told niggas to snort coke, pop Xannies, pop perks, and sip lean, out here giving advice about vaccinations and vitamins. Nah, bruh. I mean, everybody's essentially going for the same message. Let's hear this audio.
Fire. Take the blunt, dip it in the lean, then light it. Pop a molly, drink some orange juice, get higher.
Juicy, they got you in 4K. Juicy. Hold on, let me find my boy that told David Fiddler. Juicy, they got you in 4K saying these exact words. There was no. Okay, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all learned from this Juicy J incident. What did y'all learn? Don't throw stones if you in a glass house. That's what I took for it. So if you catch the replay, put it in the comments what you learned from this Juicy J mishap. If you in the chat, put it in the chat what you learned. Let's move on. Okay, this is a rather disturbing story, but I like to highlight certain things, especially for the young women out here who may be single mothers, because I feel like a lot of y'all be stupid, and sometimes y'all just need to be talked to like y'all stupid. I really feel like y'all do. Y'all don't have no guidance in y'all life. And this is sad. And this is unfortunate, Lord, unfortunate that this had to happen. But I did not read the specifics of this story. This happened in the UK. So don't think you saw this on the news. But we're going to go ahead and shout out to On Site for this story. We're going to go ahead and read it. Young mom charged for leaving her daughter home alone for 6 days to celebrate her birthday. Now, when I saw this, I'm thinking maybe the child is old enough to somewhat be able to take care of herself if you thought this was a good idea. But then I saw another post that later confirmed that this child was nowhere near it. Okay. So on site says it's so unfortunate to hear tragedies when a child is involved, and this one comes from the UK. A now 19-year-old mother admits to leaving her 20-month-year-old. It's not the time right now to be correcting me. Her 20-month-old daughter alone in the home while she went out to party for her birthday. This resulted in the death of the child in her Bridgerton home or Brighton apartment. I think that's what that is. Mother Verfi Cuddy caused the death of her daughter, Asia Cuddy, in 2019. Why are we just now hearing about this? Verfi left the baby in the home for 6 days without food or water while she celebrated her 18th birthday. Cameras on the outside of the apartment show Verfi leaving December 5th and returning on December 11th while she partied in London, Coventry, and Solihull. An autopsy revealed the daughter died due to neglect. Investigators reported that she starved, became dehydrated, and developed the flu. Daily Mail reported that Cuddy took to Twitter on the day her child's body was found, tried to sell concert tickets. Another tweet showed her posting pics trying to become a Pretty Little Thing model months after Asia's death. The mother has pleaded guilty to the charge of manslaughter, and her sentencing is scheduled for May 28th of this year. Some people do not need to reproduce. It is just that simple. Just because you got a vagina, just because you got a penis, does not mean you need to be out here making or having children. There is no excuse for you to leave a 20-month-old. Put in the chat how old that is, because I'm not finna embarrass myself trying to do no mental math right now. But I know it's less than 2. So she wanted some change. Are you serious? Do you know how many mothers out here, or how many people that want to be mothers out here and can't have children, and you have a child and you do that? It sickens me. If y'all ain't letting these sick ass niggas do things to y'all children, y'all doing things to them. You thought that was okay. You mean to tell me you ain't had no friend, you ain't got no family, you ain't have nobody that was able to care for this child while you went out and did your thing? You're 18 with a child. Yeah, I understand you're young. Oh, I want to go out and party and still live a life. You got to cut all that out once you bring a life into the world. That's it for you. It's over. You've had your time. So what if you feel like it was due early? You was out here gapping them legs open and you had a baby. So now you got to deal with the consequences. You're an adult now. So I hope they charge her with the death sentence. And we're going to go way back to my first live stream when I said they need to punish them the same way they punish their victims. Starve her to death. She don't even deserve a cot. That baby had no clue what was happening to her. None. She didn't know that her mama was worthless. She didn't know that her mama was trash. Look at her. Look at this ponytail. That would have told you right there in itself that she is trash. She tried her very best to wrap that base up, but sis, it ain't gonna happen because you're trash. Everything about you is garbage. They need to let her sit there and starve to death, just like that baby starved to death. She don't deserve no better. So this is just another story of it, but I picked this one because I wanted you to see this beautiful, precious baby that this horrible excuse of a human being let die. Look at her trying to smile and cheese like she really give a damn about this child. She couldn't have gave a damn about that baby. This beautiful little chocolate baby. Now gone on to glory because you wanted to go out and have 6 days of fun. At this point, baby, it's called a family vacay. If you can't plan it with your baby, then you probably don't need to be doing it. Them's just the facts. Them is just the facts. If you can't plan it around your kid, It don't need to be nothing that you need to concern yourself with. And with that being said, we moving on to something else. So earlier we was talking about a bunch of gay stuff. So that's gonna bring me to IamZoie versus Tommy Rivera. If y'all know IamZoie from his Vine days, that's where he kind of rose to fame. And then he got on Wildin' Out and all that other good stuff. So he cool or whatever. Tammy is Waka Flocka's wife. I really didn't know nothing of her prior to being Waka Flocka's wife, so she will be referred as such. She was on shows such as Loving Hip Hop New York, and now she's on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, and now she's also on the show Waka and Tammy, which I didn't even know they had their own show, but you know, kudos to them. Get your coins. Now, a while ago, y'all remember Zaya Wade? Well, apparently, Waka Flocka has some negative things to say about Zaya Wade coming out as a transgender female. I don't know how to label it, so I'm not even gonna try. He a boy, but he feel like he a girl. So we're gonna put it there. And Waka has something to say about it. Well, Zoie chimed in today because y'all seen the clip of his daughter, Charlie, saying she wanted to take a girl to her quinceañera as her date, basically coming out as gay. Let me see if I can find that clip real quick. Let me find that clip. Waka Flocka and Charlie. I love how anytime I ever search Waka Flocka, it always pulls up no hands. Talk about staying power. Okay. Well, she ain't a stud, that's for sure, because it could have fooled me from that clip. I'm going to find it, y'all. I didn't plan on playing it because that wasn't the point. But, yeah, you know what? I'm still going to look for it. I'm still going to look for it, and y'all just going to have to hold on. I just look. They never have what I want when I want it. It upsets my soul. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. If you cannot take your homegirls to Philadelphia Chase, then where the hell else could you go? Alright. So, pretty much, she just basically told him that she wanted to go to the quinceañera and her date was gonna be a girl, and he just was like, okay. Didn't really have much to say about it, but IamZoie had a lot to say about it because he felt like that wasn't right. That ain't fair. So let's listen to IamZoie speak on it.
This has nothing to do with the children, like Waka Flocka's daughter. This is just grown-ups, people in general, the world. It's so hypocritical, and it pisses me the F off that, okay, his daughter is 16, and now she has come out that she likes girls, and she wants a girl to be her date to her quinceañera or whatever. Now, mind you, Waka a couple of months ago was bashing somebody about their gay son. Not bashing, but, didn't agree. But now when it's your own, this is why I tell people, be careful how you talk about people and their children or anybody, period, because one day you gonna have to deal with it. So it's just funny in the comments, everybody's like, oh, he's such a good dad, he agrees letting his daughter be her. But when you talk about Dwayne Wade and Zaya, how dare he? And Zaya's only 13. Calm down, Zoe. How dare he? It's disgusting. But when it's a girl, everybody's just so, oh, this is amazing, great. That's bullshit. And it makes me so mad. The world is so fake. I'm so sweaty, but whatever. Oh, at the end, this has nothing to do with the day. What I'm saying is everybody should be treated fairly, no matter who you like. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're same-sex girl, same-sex guy, straight, whatever. You should all be treated fairly with no judgment. At the day, what I'm saying is everybody should be treated.
Okay, yeah, hold your thought. So you see it, and I don't really think Zoe went hard. He was just calling out the hypocrisy in it because it's like, all right, when there was a little boy, coming out about his sexuality, everybody was all up in arms and was, talking stuff. And I think he just kind of used Waka Flocka as an example of what he was talking about because he's what's most current. He's speaking on an issue that I feel like a lot of gay, especially gay black men, face. It's not as accepted as when a girl is gay. You don't see a lot of people saying, "Oh, you gay wenches." Nobody really cares when the females are gay. It's normally like just the reaction that I just had to Lil Nas X up there stripping and doing all that other good things. But mine was more so that he was doing it not only was he doing it, but then he was doing it in the name of Satan, Lord Jesus. But anyway, it's much of an adverse reaction when it comes to males expressing their sexuality. And he just feels as though, okay, yeah, now that it's your own, you singing a different tune. But what Zoie is failing to realize is it's always going to be a different tune when it's your own. It's easier to judge somebody from the outside looking in. Ain't nobody ever going to say that, but it just is. It's easy to sit there, pop your toes and eat popcorn and judge somebody else for what they doing and be like, girl, I wouldn't. Oh, girl, you should. But when it's you, the situation always changes because it's you now. And then you start to realize that those decisions and those words and those choices ain't as easy as you thought it was. It wasn't as resolute as when it was old Jim down the block. Now it's right in your backyard and it's a real thing. So what I feel is, even though he was trying to use it to get across a good message, I feel as though he probably should have kept names out of it and just expressed his opinion and, expressed how he felt about the situation. Because even without this situation with Waka Flocka and Charlie, his daughter, that is always going to be a thing. And nobody's ever going to be able to wrap their head around two men doing their due diligence. That's just not a concept that's going to be readily accepted. And, it's going to take some time for people to get used to it. Especially with now in today's media when everything is just being crammed down your throat. So let's see what Tammy had to say.
So, I was going to respond because you talk about my husband and my child. So at this point, let's go back first. You said that he didn't agree. He bashed Zaya, or then you went back and said, well, he didn't agree. So a person not allowed to have an opinion of how they feel without being a basher or hate or be labeled as going against something or hating someone. I'm
gonna need these Spanish women to learn how to put a cohesive sentence together, because I'm tired of them, quite frankly. And secondly, he went back to correct what he said, because him saying that he was bashing somebody may have been taken incorrectly by his fan base. So he wanted to go ahead and put out that he was not bashing the boy, but he did not agree with what it was. But then when his daughter came into the picture and she a little on the fruity side, it was all good. Those strong opinions and strong disagreements wasn't there no more. But let's see.
They can't have an opinion when they're asked.
Who asked him?
And with that being said, never once did he ever disrespect.
Who made Waka Flocka the ambassador for people coming out? Who gives a damn what Waka is talking about? If he ain't talking about bop, 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 I don't want to hear it. I'm not looking to damn Waka Flocka for no social advice. So I'm going to need her to come out with who asked him. Because in a minute, it's going to be like, girl, who asked you?
Respect Zara. Not once did he ever say he matter of fact, he said, I can't tell nobody how to parent their kids. But not only that, with that being said, let me calm down, Tammy. With that being said,
you ain't even got to calm down.
Oh, it's for Zoie.
You just can't talk.
Oh, I was gonna respond because you talk about my husband and my child. So at this,
let me go to the next clip.
For saying this, and now he's saying this, and you're mad at that too. So it's like, I don't understand. At once upon a time, I didn't believe in gay marriages because I grew up being taught from certain people around me that was wrong. And I met my God, and he educated me and set me down and told me why he felt the way I felt was wrong, or my opinion was wrong. And to this day, I would never say no ignorant again, ever, because I understand now and I'm educated now. So you are doing exactly what you are trying to condemn, trying to find the positivity out of the situation. Like, well, damn, maybe Walker did grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it took for Charlie to see him, or maybe that was the situation. Instead, you decide, oh, but if it was a boy, he wouldn't. Well, god damn, can a person be who they for saying this? And now he's saying this, and you're mad at that too. Or can a person grow? Instead, you still try to find the negativity out of something so positive. I don't understand. But you want people.
It's social media, Tammy. Everybody's negative. If you're going on to social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything of the like, looking for gumdrops and lollipops, you're in the wrong spot, Tammy. You're in the wrong spot. Go sit down in the corner and go write your statements before you start talking. That's what you do. Because you're trying to defend somebody and you're supposed to let me calm down. No, you're trying to collect your thoughts. It's not flowing. Okay? You're not eloquently spoken like you're trying to be. Ain't nobody said could nobody change. But this is why I say some people need to play the back with certain opinions. So first it was Juicy J, now it's Waka. You can have those strong, resolute opinions in the corner, to the back. Because when it was your child, it was not the same energy. The same energy was not kept. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He's saying that when it was somebody else's child, you was ready to hit that shame on you. But now it's your child and you ain't got nothing to say. The world was ready for that shame on you moment. And Walker was like, well, this is my baby. Which again, like I said, it's always going to be different when it's in your own backyard. However, don't then inflict your opinions or impose your opinions on somebody else. Shut up. Let's let Tammy finish with this broken English.
To understand you, but all you give back is about, the adults, and it's not about the kids and this, that, and the third, I understand you congratulating the fact that he is such an awesome, amazing father, because a lot of black men don't get that enough. So instead of you condemning him for being an amazing father, how about you try uplifting and showing some love? Won't you talk about that? That was a whole, hour show, and it shows him stepping up and being an amazing father. Talk about that. There's a lot that you could talk about. Talk about that. We don't get enough conversation about how many black men out here are being great fathers. We don't get enough conversation about that.
Well, sis, that's not the world's job. You feel like he's doing such a great job, you rub his back. You compliment him. All I'm looking for Waka to do is go hard in the paint. That's it. Because other than that, I don't care what Waka's doing. Don't care about you. Don't care about none of this. Okay? But that's what Tammy had to say. Thank you, girl. That was everything. So Waka also released a statement, or a statement of sorts. Waka always talking in riddles, and I'm over him too. So let's listen to what he had to say.
I'm so goddamn lame about talking about kids. Like, the way y'all talk about kids, that shit is crazy.
That shit is fucking crazy, man. Y'all folk is just, who raised y'all? That's a serious question for y'all. Are you raising a teenager? Are you a parent? Do you know how I feel? Like, I'm not supportive of nothing. This is my daughter. The word supportive don't matter when you're a parent because you automatically doing that. Y'all tripping, man. And everybody that I see, like, oh, they bashing Waka. Man, I done been in the shootouts, all kind of shit as a kid. What the fuck do I care about y'all with this country ass shit y'all doing?
You are absolutely country, sir. So don't even do it. You are absolutely country. Yeah, so he basically just confirmed everything that I just said, just in a roundabout way. It's easy to judge somebody else because Dwayne Wade is the father of a teenager who came out with their sexuality. And again, you commented. You had something to say and it wasn't anything positive. So no, I don't know exactly what he said, and absolutely not. I'm not going and looking for it either. So do your own research, because I'm about through with Tammy. I'm through with Waka. I'm through with the whole gang. The trash with all of them. So let's see. What else we getting into today? What else we getting into today? Yeah, I understand he said what he said, but while he's saying what he's saying, he's talking about a bunch of nothing. So here's something that was also pretty super depressing. The Georgia State rep was arrested for knocking on the door as the governor of Georgia signed a voter suppression bill. So, I wanted to know, well, what exactly is this bill? Let's go ahead and highlight what was going on first. Let me find it. All right, it's a 2-minute clip, y'all. So Parker Cannon is her name, state representative. So this is the clip of them dragging.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? Can y'all cite the code? What did she do?
Where are you taking me?
What did she do?
Stop! Where are you taking me?
What can y'all? What did she do? 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 Excuse me. What did she do? 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 What did?
So let's just get into it. He's not gonna answer the question. He's not gonna tell you what she did because she didn't do anything. So then I saw this and I came across it and I said, spot the difference. Y'all check out my video covering the insurrection if y'all want to. But this is from the insurrection. Lord, was I even playing the clip? Could y'all see the clip? I be trying to figure out what type of crack I be smoking. But that's all right, though. Let me go back and play the clip again. Y'all just don't be saying that. Y'all just be letting it rock. You know what? All right.
What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? Can y'all cite the code? What did she do?
Where are you taking me?
What did she do?
Stop! Where are you taking me?
All right. So that's them dragging her out. And then this is, again, a visual of the insurrection. They're standing there. They're just loving it. They're eating it up. And then this is her being immediately arrested for knocking on the door. Let's take a look at that lovely knock. And let's really get into why they mad. Hold on. I had it queued up somewhere, y'all. I did. I really, truly did. And what y'all won't do. Okay, there she go.
State Representative Park Cannon was outside the governor's ceremonial office. Cannon is a Democrat.
Immediately swooped in as if she was toting a 45. Immediately swooped in. Do you know how sickening that is? I just really don't even have anything to say at this point. So John Ossoff says, I stand with Georgia State Rep Park Cannon, who was arrested and charged with a felony for what? For knocking on Governor Kemp's office door as she tried to observe the cowardly closed door signing ceremony for the voter suppression law. Voter suppression been going on forever. But now they just not shy about it. They doing it in your face. So Yale Broomberg, and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Park Cannon is one of the youngest members of Congress representing Georgia, the state that saved democracy. She is black, young, and openly queer. Oh, wow, that's a lot going on. And she's now been arrested simply for trying to witness the governor sign a voter suppression bill into law, which is her right. Tonight, Georgia's legislature... You won't judge me. Tonight, Georgia's legislature passed a bill brazenly intended to make it harder for Georgians to vote. Among its outrageous provision, it criminalizes giving water to voters who are waiting in line. It's no wonder Governor Kemp hid behind the closed doors while he signed it, because he's a chump. And somebody need to stomp his jaw out. Now, after I read this, I said, well, you know what? I need to read what this bill is. But before we get into that bill, let me go ahead and read this last one. Ben Crump says GA state troopers arrested State Rep Park Cannon for knocking on Governor Kemp's door as he signed a huge voter suppression bill. She did her job as an elected official, and they forcibly dragged her through the GA Capitol and to a police car. What year is this? Jim Crow version 2. Period. Jim Crow never ended, baby. They just got better about hiding it. This arrest of an elected official was a clear violation of Article 3 of the Georgia Constitution. Paragraph, whatever this number is, privilege of members. The members of both houses shall be free from arrest during sessions of the General Assembly or committee meetings thereof, and in going thereto or returning therefrom, except for treason, felony, or breach of the peace. No member shall be liable to answer in any other place for anything spoken in either house. So basically what they saying, you can't arrest her going to, you can't arrest her coming from, you can't arrest her on the way, you can't arrest her while she there, you can't arrest her while she around the corner. None of them places can she be arrested after she done just got out of this meeting. After she done just got out the General Assembly. It is illegal. But it was done. And that's that on that. So let's get into a little bit of what the bill actually entails. So we're going to be going to Vox.com. Georgia's restrictive new voting law explained. The very worst provisions enable partisan Republicans to seize control of elections boards in the democratic countries. Georgia's new voting law, signed by Republican Governor Brian Kemp on Thursday night, is a small d Democrats' nightmare. The bill, known as SB 202, gives state-level officials the authority to usurp, we're going to look up what that means in a minute, the powers of county election boards. Let's define usurp. What do that mean so we can really understand what that means? To take a position of power or importance illegally or by force. There we go. So they usurping out here. Allowing the Republican-dominated state government to potentially disqualify voters in Democratic-leaning areas, which we all know are historically black areas. It criminalizes the provision of food and water to voters waiting in line in a state where lines are notoriously long, which is usually in black areas. That's in Texas too. Heavily non-white precincts. It requires ID for absentee ballots and limits the placement of ballot drop boxes. Coming on the heel of President Trump's politically illegal campaign to pressure Georgia's election officials into flipping the state into his column, the intent of the bill is clear: to wrest a state that's increasingly trending blue back towards Republicans. So they said we're going to win by any means. So if y'all want to, I'll leave the link to this article in the description, and y'all could go ahead and read the entire thing. So I'm trying to go ahead and move on because it's just, this ain't nothing new. Same shit, different day. I mean, what are we gonna do? This is another ankle of them dragging her out of this building. Was all that even necessary? You couldn't even let her walk out with her dignity. You didn't want to even speak to tell her what you were arresting her for. You just wanted to embarrass her and make a mockery of her and her career and her reputation just to do it. But they call us animals, though. We animals. So she finally went ahead and she spoke out, following her release. And she says, "Hey, everyone, thank you for your support. I've been released from jail. I am not the first Georgian to be arrested for fighting voter suppression. I love to say I'm the last, but we know that isn't true. And, stand tall, girl. Keep fighting the good fight, because at the end of the day, there's an end result. There's got to be. There's got to be. So, yeah, that's that. It sucks, but it is what it is. So we done got into pretty much everything. Oh, there is one thing that I wanted to look at for sure, before we get into the jokes, okay? Now, y'all remember a while back, everybody was on Black China's head top for selling that bleach cream? And then her mama came out and was just like, my baby just came out light skinned. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the article. So this is Black China for the skin whitening cream that she was selling over there in Africa. Look at her. Lace paste to the gods. Wonderful. Okay, whatever. I'm not using it. I'm just selling it, right? This looked like two different women. When I seen this, I was like, what is Tokyo Tony doing? That's Black China. Summer Walker is petty. So she says manifesting is a major key to life. Let's look at what she has on her shirts. The black one says future baller baby mama. She has two baller baby fathers. Your money, not mine. She do love to spend a nigga's coin. Black cards only. The resemblance to Tokyo Tony, not even in just looks, but in shade, is undoggone real. Look at the difference. She looks like a totally different person. Y'all tell me down in the comments or in the chat, do you think she was up there talking about some lather me up, boys? Because I'm finna be light bright tonight. I think that's what she was doing. That is some sick stuff. I can't get behind talking about some bleaching this highly melanated skin. Cause baby, I'm a winner. Didn't even make it 12 rounds. Y'all remember that song? Let me tell you something. Chris Brown a beat a bitch, but he got some bops. We're not even finna front on Chris Brown like that. But anyway, that was just a little quick topic. Another little quickie before we get into these bull clips and wrap this puppy up. Woo! Y'all know Rolling Ray? Cause I forgot to bring some stuff over from my email. I don't be doing the right things half of the time. I was sitting on the couch falling asleep and was supposed to be putting my agenda together. And I'm over here slumped. So, Rolling Ray has dissed Coily Ray. Coily Ray came out with a song called Big Purr. If you know Rolling Ray and you've seen clips of him, let's get into a montage of him really briefly.
I'm sitting here at the most.
don't you just hate it when I want you to lag and I need you to lag, you don't want to lag? Stupid thing. All right, let's get into this montage of Rolling Ray so y'all can get familiar with Rolling Ray if you're not already. Miss Judge Lynn Toller.
I'm sitting here at the most expensive restaurant in DC almost, enjoying my meal. And I'm about to shit on all of you dirty ass, cracked up, food under the nose, heavy ass bitches. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Purr.
And you hear that? This is what they fighting over. The purr.
The train. I love the train. Oh my god. It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give. No, I wasted my money. So send me my money back. Now. My cash app is open. What's up? You want to move in? You know what I'm saying? Peaches and creams and applesauce. Yeah, all that.
Rolling Ray said. That's what the name of this video is. It's called Rolling Ray.
Yeah, it's nothing. How you doing, man? Black Lives Matter, right? Say it. Yeah, he's terrible, Your Honor. He's really terrible. So, I'm not moving for you, bitch. Oh, what? Boy, the fuck on. You ain't got no mask on. You ain't got no mask on, bruh. You ain't got no mask on.
Nah, they good people. All these people.
Are you a virgin?
That's what we need. That's what we need to assess. Why is he rolling around wreaking havoc in the streets? Every time I see somebody in a hover around, I think of Rolling Ray. Anyway, he gives the girl's life. So hold on, I'm gonna have to put y'all back on the full screen because I don't need y'all in my business. Need y'all in my business. All right, Rolling Ray. Listen, I'm doing what needs to be done. Do you hear me? Let's see. We just watched that. All right. So we won't get into the Coily Ray song because she's quite explicit, the young girl is. And you know, I know I ain't monetized or anything yet, however, but I
How you gonna try
to be you know, demonetized before I even get monetized. I'm trying to get in here and get this bag. So Rolling Ray creates a song to diss Coily Ray for using the term purr and not crediting him. She is trying to say that she came up with the term. She made a song with Pooh Shiesty. If you would like to look up the song, please do. But this is I'm trying to see if I got the edited version because he be cussing too, but let's see if we can. Let's go on and listen to. I think this might be the edited version.
Go make this pussy purr.
Nope, it ain't. It ain't. Oh well, y'all just gonna have to hear some curses tonight, boo. Get with the program. It is what it is.
Go make this pussy purr. He called me Big Purr. Go make this pussy purr. Everybody knows I shits on her. Oh, he called me Big Purr. Go make this pussy purr. I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the back. Case something jump off. Bitches taking words like the shit is hers. Benzino, come get your daughter before I slap the shit out of her. Oh, he called me Big Purr. Wanna make this.
As you can tell, I've watched this and got a couple cackles a few times. What can I say? It was boring at work today. But he's upset. He's upset. It was just too much. It was just too much. This is Rolling Ray's rise to fame. This was Rolling Ray's rise to fame. If you were not already familiar with him, did y'all even hear that?
Somebody who supported me from day one about being who I am and never disrespected my community. He would have been the one trying to stall the situation. First of all, I really respect you, Raymond, Rolling Ray, Camionce. You know I don't like you, Camionce. You think you're so sedity and pretty, and nobody's with me. So guess what, bitch? I'm here to let you know this. You will never. I need you to stuck that tongue back in your mouth. Oh, you want to kiss me? Bitch, you need to cool off.
What?
No.
You need to cool off. Look how he rolled in the scene like he knew he was it. He was the one. Look how
Surprise, the boss is here. The boss is here.
Hi.
Yes, it's the most famous boy in the wheelchair, Rolling Ray. You have the basic bitch Camionce right here. Basic bitch 1, but you're a basic bitch 2, you know? Okay. So when a basic bitches link up, it's called a broke connection. And that's what you all are.
Baby, we're not going to get into it. I tried my very, 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 very best to find the full clip of Rolling Ray getting dashed with some water, and I could not find it. But it is what it is. So, yeah, that's why he was upset. That's why he was upset. It's because Coily Ray said purr. I'm trying to find where her response was. I don't even think I saved it. Well, she basically said, I didn't say purr. I said purr. How creative can you get with the word period? I mean, it is a derivative of the period from City Girls. So now he's talking about purr. She's talking about some purr. And it's like, it's all the same. Nothing's different about it. Why are we upset? Let's just really cut the shenanigans and just move on with our lives, because at the end of it, who actually really cares? Nobody. Who cares about this? Nobody. Okay? Nobody. All right. So I think that's it. I think we covered all of the topics today. We did our positive note, Lil Nas X, all that. Let's get into my favorite part, these bull clips. Yes, sir. All right, hold on. Let me load them up and actually transition this time. All right. So, I saw this one by Uncle Snoop, and I thought it was hilarious. So here we go.
Ain't nobody watching. Take your time, Jamal. Take your time, Jamal. You got your mask on, Jamal. They can't see you. You go, oh, god damn. Shit. Here, this for y'all. That for y'all right there. I ain't shit. Nah, I'm waiting for you. Shit. All right, ain't nobody watching. Take your time, Jamal. Take your time, Jamal. You got your mask on, Jamal. They can't see you. You go, oh, god damn. Shit. Here, this for y'all. That for y'all right there. I ain't shit.
It got caught up by the lock. All right, so the next one, let's get it. Oh, no. We gonna say that one for last. This one had me dead. All right, so this, niggas make me sick. They do anything to be with an old white woman. Husband tries to teach his wife some dances. Teaching my wife dances I grew up on. Let's see.
We used to do back in the day. Let's go.
DJ Let me see you bounce, roll, let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Just let your shoulder. Hey, lean with it. Lean with it. Lean with it. Lean with it. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk.
Right there, switch your hips when you walk and let down your hair. I like the way you do that right there, right there.
Don't dance, you just pull up a pants and do the rock away.
And with that being said, I've had enough, because you will not screw up every single one of these dances, including the rock away and lean back. You just won't do it. And he ought to be ashamed of himself, You coming on here trying to playing this TikTok out like you just really got it like that. You know you should have took her to the side and you should have showed her in private how to do these dance so she can have a little bit of rhythm and the black community could invite her to the cookout simultaneously. You know that's how this go. You got her sitting up here looking like she's having an epileptic seizure. You're crazy. Just disgusting. All right, hold on. How I start something over? I want to refresh. Can I get a refresh? All right, so this is the last bull clip. Let's get into it.
So what you here? Get this
I'm
mess.
playing my wrestlers.
Well, here, come in here and get your mess. Why are you sitting here?
Stop spitting on me,
well,
man.
Here, get this mess out of the way. Get that mess out of the way. I can't play my wrestlers.
I'm mad saliva all over the place. You need to relax. Alright, I'm bored. How about you come play with me? Fuck, man. Boom.
No, here.
Bro, can you wait? I'm on live. You trying to give me pills?
Elijah, take. Here. Move. You already talking this crazy mess. Now take this.
Osman, you see this dude, bro? Move! Nigga, move! Bro.
Give me that.
Yo, get the fuck out the...
This the tongue lick. He did. I wish I could rewind this. I hate that this is an Instagram clip. He's talking about yeah. Okay, keep going.
Yo, I'm about to cut your bitch ass, nigga. Move! I'm about to fuck you up, bitch. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck off me, nigga.
So what you here?
I'm playing my wrestlers.
Well, here.
They was really scrapping. They was really scrapping. Oh my God, my stomach. Oh my God, my stomach. Oh my God, my stomach. I can't, I shan't, and I won't. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. If you have held it down with me for all this time, because I don't know how long I've been streaming, so if you're still here, thank you for watching to the end. If you catching me on the replay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know the type of things that you would like to see. Make sure you follow me on all the socials. _T on everything. That's Instagram and Twitter. I will be making a Snapchat at some point when I get around to it. I will let you help us know. And then lastly, what I was about to say. Oh, yeah. Lastly, if you want to submit a bull clip to be added into the show, you can direct message me on any one of the platforms that I mentioned, or you can email me the link at youaremadaboutt@gmail.com. That is youaremadaboutt@gmail.com. Please try to keep the clip short. Do not be sending me 30-minute mini movies. Okay? And also, you said anything inappropriate this way, you're big bliggity blocked. I just thought I should put that out there because niggas be wildin'. But anywho, in the meantime, in between time,